Imagine the shock of hearing that the legendary director behind blockbuster hits like Avatar wasn't convinced your bold new film idea would actually fly. Yet it did, and spectacularly so. But here's where it gets controversial. What if that initial doubt was just the push needed to fuel a creative triumph? Let's dive into the fascinating backstory of Predator, Badlands, and uncover how James Cameron's unexpected involvement played a pivotal role in shaping this fresh take on a sci-fi classic. Movie enthusiasts, get ready for a tale that blurs the lines between mentorship and sheer audacity. The director of Predator Badlands, Dan Trachtenberg, decided to give a heartfelt shout-out to James Cameron right in the film's credits. But what exactly did the Avatar maestro have to do with this Predator sequel? Filmed entirely in the stunning landscapes of New Zealand, Trachtenberg shared with The Hollywood Reporter that he got an irresistible invite from Cameron himself to drop by for a day. Who could possibly say no to that? Trachtenberg reflected on his good fortune, attributing it partly to their shared connections at 20th Century Studios, where both have collaborated with the same talented team. Cameron caught Trachtenberg's previous work, Prey, and was genuinely impressed, sparking ongoing communication between the two filmmakers. When Trachtenberg headed to New Zealand to prepare for Badlands, Cameron extended a warm welcome to visit his set in Wellington. There, Trachtenberg got a first-hand look at Cameron's work on Avatar: Fire and Ash. Think of it as the next chapter in the epic Avatar saga, where stunning visuals and innovative storytelling continue to redefine what's possible in cinema. In the editing room, Trachtenberg opened up about his ambitious vision for Badlands, detailing the unconventional approaches he planned to take, which felt groundbreaking for the Predator franchise and even for his own directorial journey. As they wrapped up their chat, they headed out for dinner separately. And this is the part most people miss, the moment that turned the tide. When Cameron arrived and settled in, he leaned in and said, "I've been mulling over your project, and I believe it's going to succeed." Those words were like a gust of wind filling Trachtenberg's sails, propelling him back to Auckland to rally his team. The endorsement from a director who's conquered what seemed like insurmountable challenges, like bringing Pandora to life in Avatar, was nothing short of electrifying. But wait, the plot thickens. Getting approval from the filmmaker responsible for some of the highest-grossing movies ever was a massive confidence booster. Yet, Cameron later admitted he had his reservations. After seeing the finished film a few months ago, he told Trachtenberg, "To be frank, when I first heard about your concept, I didn't think it would pan out. But wow, you made it happen." Trachtenberg wonders if Cameron forgot that earlier pep talk, which meant the world to him, or if he simply knew exactly what encouragement a rookie director needed. Trachtenberg suspects it's the latter, a savvy move to provide motivation precisely when it counted most. That's why he ensured Cameron received special recognition in the credits. Now, for those new to the Predator universe, let's break down the story of Predator Badlands. Set in a distant future on an isolated alien world, the film follows a young predator named Dek, played by Demetrius Schuster Koloamatangi, who's been shunned by his own kind. He teams up unexpectedly with Thea, portrayed by Elle Fanning, and together they venture into dangerous territory, hunting for the ultimate foe. It's a blend of action, adventure, and character growth that explores themes of isolation and alliance in a hostile environment. Think of it as a coming-of-age tale set against extraterrestrial backdrops, similar to how the original Predator mixed horror with heroics. The movie has been garnering mostly glowing reviews, with our reviewer Chris Bumbray thoroughly enjoying the ride. That said, he pointed out a sticking point that has fans debating: the PG-13 rating. At first glance, with all the alien bloodshed, it might seem like it packs the punch of an R-rated flick. But Bumbray argues otherwise, suggesting it's crafted for a broader, younger crowd. For example, the inclusion of Bud, a charming sidekick animal that Dec and Fia adopt, adds a light-hearted touch that contrasts sharply with the gritty violence of classics like the 1987 Predator, or even the recent Prey, which stayed true to its intense roots. It's a solid PG-13 effort, no doubt. But does it dilute the franchise's edge? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think Predator Badlands strikes the right balance? Or should it have gone harder for that R-rating edge? Share your agreements or disagreements in the comments below. About the author, news editor, favourite movies, Alien, the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford, Braveheart, The Bridge on the River Kwai, City of God, Cloud Atlas, Creature from the Black Lagoon, The Edge, The Fifth Element, Galaxy Quest, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, The Godfather, Parts 1, 2, Goodfellas, The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, Gladiator, Lawrence of Arabia, The Lord of the Rings Trilogy, The Magnificent Seven, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, Perfume. The Story of a Murderer, The Prestige, Prisoners, Psycho, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Rear Window, The Shining, Sorcerer, The Talented Mr. Ripley, There Will Be Blood, The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, Zodiac, Likes, Sketching Artwork, Whipping Up Meals in the Kitchen, Binge-watching films, and perpetually brainstorming additions to my ever-growing list of interests.